So since you guys seem to like the new style of CMF drafts, it looks like they're here to stay.
Just like before, here are 12 brand new figures from the show.
Just like last time, this series will have different minifigs from different eras of the show.
To keep it as realistic as possible, we will try to avoid using new molds for the figures.
So without further ado, here's our list. The Second Doctor is the first on the list. In his iconic fur coat he wears in some stories in Season 5, and of course the 5 Doctors. He has a slightly worried expression, so it can't be too long till he says something along the lines of, "Oh my giddy aunt!" He has a fabric attachment at the hip to indicate the bottom of the coat, as we don't think it would look right being printed on the legs.
Then we have the 4th Doctor in his look from Season 18. He has a new hairpiece as he does not really wear a hat in this season, and has a startled expression on his face as seen in many of his promotional photos.
He also comes with an extra head and hands in green to make him look like how he did in Meglos.
On to the 8th Doctor, from how he appeared in the TV movie. With his bored expression and although not perfect, we went for the same hairpiece as we used in the second CMF draft.
Next up, it's the 11th Doctor from Series 6. He comes with his Stetson and one of the boxes from the Wedding of River Song made up from bricks. You never know, this one could be Dorium.
It's time for the companions of the 2nd Doctor. First we have Victoria. Originally I wanted her to be in her look from Fury from the Deep, but couldn't get the right hairpiece, so instead we went for her look from the Abominable Snowman. She used the pulled back hairpiece, which isn't the most accurate from the back, but it does the job.
Next, it's Jamie, one of the most iconic companions from the classic era. He uses Luke Skywalker's hairpiece and has a fabric attachment for his kilt. Much like the 2nd Doctor and Victoria, Jamie has a slightly scared expression, but what are they so afraid of?
It's the Yeti. It has a new head body mold and printing of claws on the feet. It would have been better if it was a slightly bigger figure, but since it's a CMF draft, we stuck to the typical minifigure look.
To go alongside the 4th Doctor, we have Romana too, in her well-known look from Destiny of the Daleks.
He always dresses for the occasion. It's the Master as played by Eric Roberts to go alongside the 8th Doctor from the TV movie. He used the Dracula shoulder cape attachment and is seen in his Time Lord robes. The hairpiece isn't perfect, but it's the best we could do without making any new pieces.
On to New Who, it's Amy Pond. Although her most iconic look is probably from Victory of the Daleks, we thought since River Song from the first CMF draft and the Doctor in this one are both from Series 6, it would be odd not to do the same here. And after finding this hairpiece used for Ginny Weasley from the Harry Potter collectible minifigures Series 2, it seemed like a perfect fit.
If you have Amy, you've got to have Rory. He is in his look from Series 6 also. Fun fact, both Amy and Rory appear in the LEGO Dimensions game as pictures in the Black Archive.
Finally, it's the Silence. Although they are much taller, we kept them the same height as the rest, as that is what LEGO did do in LEGO Dimensions, and it of course needed a new mould for the head.
So there they are, all 12 minifigures. I feel we captured them quite well as LEGO figures.
And to go with all 12 figures, I have made some mock-up packaging to make it feel as realistic as possible.
But what do you think? Do you think we made the right choices? Who would you pick if you only had 12 spots? Please let us know down in the comments below.
If you're new, don't forget to click that red button down below to join the adventure. We've still got a lot planned for this year and we can't wait for you guys to see it.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I've been Lewis.
And I've been Christopher.
And you've been brilliant!
So crazy passion and we wanted you to know. So are you sitting comfortably? Our tribute to the show is if we had to choose another, we just wanna know.